350.
Skied into straightaway right. Myers is after it. 1 out. And he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Jaime Garcia. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Myers. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. The throw home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Matt Carpenter will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Austin Jackson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just...
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So striding in, Will Myers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Into the seats, 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The catcher.
Striding into the box, Derek Norris. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit to short. Peralta's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Colton Wong is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
First baseman, Brock.
Brock Holt stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. In there. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Left fielder number 7.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Matt Holliday is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Ross will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the leading off the inning, Richard Ross, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hit down the third base line. Oh, look at Carpenter. The throw. Not in time.
Man, almost a great play.
Digging in now, Devin Travis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Grichuk has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he's safe. So stepping in, Jimmy Rollins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard towards center. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Jay Happ comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with 1 away.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those 2 guys into scoring position.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run is in to score from second. So it's second and third with 1 gone now. And we'll go back to the top of the order now for Austin Jackson. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Wow, his speed bailed him out big time right there.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And no shot for Holliday on this one. A fair ball heading for the corner. In to score is the runner from third. The run scores from second. And it's a 4-1 game. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Will Myers will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Taken high and deep to right. Piscotty ranging back to the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
The left fielder, number 8.
A two-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Derek Norris will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. Coming to the plate again, Richard Ross, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one.
And now, with him really starting to labor out there, I think he just wants to get out of this fifth inning.
And even if he does, that might be the last we see of him.
3-0 now. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Yonhervis Solarte steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Jordan Walden is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Drilled to the right side. Scooped up the tag, and he is out on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Johnny Peralta will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Yadier Molina stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Rendell Grichuk strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jackson is there, and he has it for the first out. Stephen Piscotty is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Stephen Piscotty.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Jordan Walden digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Devin Travis will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Scooter Gennett will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Scooter Gennett.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Holiday is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
The batter, number 7.
Jimmy Rollins will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it is. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The pitcher, number 3.
Jay Happ comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Matt Carpenter will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Matt Adams will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see.
Number
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Matt Holliday will stand in now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play.
Leading off for San Diego, center fielder number 10.
Austin Jackson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. Ready to take his hacks again, Will Myers, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. So we'll have a pinch hitter in this spot now, as it'll be time to get a look at Josh Hamilton here. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit well on the ground to first. Peralta for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Ryan Braun digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Piscotty is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Johnny Peralta will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
The shortstop, Johnny.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
To third. And he's retired here, 1 away. 1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now a fastball is skied out to Braun in left. And that's out number 2. Rendell Grichuk steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Rendell Grichuk.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. High and deep to right center field. Hamilton going back, still going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Braun. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Derek Norris comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
The catcher, number 3.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Holiday has it in his tracks. 1 down. Richard Ross stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Brett Wallace will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Brett Wallace.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Peralta onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Yonhervis Solarte comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
Scooter Gennett is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's a high pop-up. Walden is under it near the mound. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jordan Walden digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation. But hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Brian Pena will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jackson. 1 away. Matt Carpenter will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He pulls this one into right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Colton Wong stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Hit hard towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Settling in now, Matt Adams. He reached on a single in his first try. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Lays off 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Solarte is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Matt Holliday will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Fernando Rodney is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Rodney comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest. Jonathan Broxton will come on now to start the ninth inning.
Number 30.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Jimmy Rollins, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Lifted into center field. Grichuk is there to pull this one in, and Rollins flies out on the first pitch he sees.
The pitcher, number
Fernando
56.
Rodney steps into the box. Robert Michael will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Robert Michael.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
A solo shot down the line in right as it is now 7-3. But right at the shortstop for the second out.
John Hamilton.
Broxton's ready. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Kevin Quackenbush will come in and pitch now.
San Diego.
Striding in to start the ninth, Johnny Peralta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Liner towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Yadier Molina will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Jackson has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Rendell Grichuk Makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, the Padres got a great performance in the win tonight by the play of this man, Austin Jackson. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy.